Nobody actually prepares you for being a teenager. They warn you about homework and responsibility, but they don't warn you about fake friends, awkward talking stages, social drama, social media pressure, random insecurities, sports stress, and having to act normal while your brain is doing backflips. Hi, welcome back to Teen Drama with me, Destiny B, and today we're talking about things nobody warned me about being a teenager. This is not me complaining, this is me saying, why did nobody give us the handbook? Okay, so segment 1, nobody warned me that friendship gets weird. Friendships are not as simple as you like this person, so now you're friends. Having people talk to you, but not actually like close friends, in school is probably my least favorite thing because, you know a bunch of people, you can talk to people, be very friendly with people. You can actually be like super close with someone, but you don't have their number. You don't have like any of their socials. You genuinely don't know this person. And it's like a whole entire like issue, if that makes sense. So if that makes sense, I don't know, like it's just like a problem because like you've never hung out with this person, but they're like one of your close friends. Also, friend groups are always changing like rapidly. You have friend groups completely dispersing over dumb things like boys, especially in groups where they're like mixed gender. People dating each other just goes so horribly wrong. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that goes on in friend groups, like, drama over basically just dumb crap, like, the whole time. It's just stupid, and I hate friend groups, honestly, to be honestly. And then people acting differently depending on who's around, especially pick-me's. I hate pick-me's, because someone will come around that they like, and all of a sudden, like, you're the most embarrassing thing in the world. Or worse, someone comes around you that you like, and now you're the most embarrassing person in the world. Or someone who just has two completely different personalities, like, you're like, oh, they're so nice. And that person's like, they used to bully me and they still bully me. They've been bullying me for 4 years. And you're like, what? Also, feeling like you know everyone, but still not feeling that close to anyone, because I feel like once you get to high school, there's so many people that you talk to. Like, I know people simply because I compliment them once in the hallways, and now they always say hi to me every single time. I don't know them. But I still feel like I don't have many close friends. And also how one small misunderstanding can make everything awkward, especially nowadays with text. Like, you don't know what I was talking about. Like, oh my God. I've talked about real friendship before, because honestly, friendship as a teenager needs its own instruction manual. But let's go into segment 2. Okay, so nobody warned me about school being basically social politics. So school is not just classic, it's like a whole society. So number 1, you have lunch tables having unspoken rules. Like, if you go to different lunch tables, there are like the unspoken rules, like, oh, we always do this, or I used to sit with these 2 girls and we'd always eat lunch and then go play poker. Like, we wouldn't gamble because I wasn't allowed, but we'd like play poker with like just chips. And I've sat at other tables where they played Uno during lunch. I sat at other tables where they always eat and then go walk around. And then I've had lunch with people who don't eat. They just go walk around because, like, that's the only time they're bored. And then also group projects exposing people's true character. Like, we can be best friends until we have a group project and you just made me fail. I'm so serious. And then seating charts being like literally emotional events, because you can tell how much someone likes you by a seating chart. And it's honestly so frustrating when you get seated by a bunch of people who don't like you. So, oh, not you. And then you actually feel sad. When you get sitting next to your friends, everyone's like, yay! But it's like, it's an emotional roller coaster during a seating chart. Also, the anxiety that comes before. Also, the hallway having traffic problems, because there's people who like are holding hands and walking slow so you can't get around them. There's people who are doing a bunch of stuff and like all this crap. So, especially there's just so much traffic in the hallways. And then there's teachers saying pick a partner, like they want chaos. I swear. I actually swear. Because that trio is about to disperse. It's about to become a couple instead of a trio, because trios don't last when the teacher says pick a partner. And there's also the awkwardness of walking into class late, because they shut the doors whenever you're late. So you have to knock on the door and then interrupt teaching. Why are you late? Where's charity class? I feel like high school is 50% education and 50% trying to figure out who to sit with and like not making it weird though. Segment number 3 is nobody warned me that the talking stages are like confusing for no reason. I feel like the talking stage is basically a relationship with no rules and like way too much anxiety. So number 1, there's the dry texting. And mind you, I haven't been in many talking stages like at all. And when I am in talking stages, it's kind of accidental. I'm not gonna lie. But there's a lot of dry texting. Like, you randomly will say something stupid and then someone like start dry texting you. Mixed signals. Like, they'll be like, oh, I really like you. Or they'll act like they really like you, holding doors open for you, getting you random stuff, and be like, I don't even think you look good. What are you talking about? And then being left undelivered is just frustrating because it's like you just talked to me for 46 hours and I texted you like good morning and you like just left me on like scene. Also, acting nonchalant when everyone knows they care, like, oh my god, please stop. Also, you're overthinking one more. Like, they'll literally say hi to you and you'll like be decoding what that means. And there's also wondering if someone likes you or if like they're just bored. I feel like the talking stage is genuinely insane because how are we emotionally invested in someone who's not even made like a plan to hang out or anything? Also, segment number 4, nobody warned me sports would be this dramatic because like being an athlete's fun but like weirdly dramatic. Number 1, I want to talk about the politics. Like, explain to me why we are doing drills or whatever for whatever sport, and just because I don't talk to the people on whatever team, I'm not getting chosen to play with them because we're not friends or whatever. Like, so you have the practice stress where you're like stressing out about practice because honestly, I'm not a practice player. I am like a game day player. So if you put me in practice, I don't do the best on practice. Game day nerves, I don't get, but I know a lot of people who get game day nerves and it is very stressful for them. Also, the coaches be saying the most dramatic things. They're like, y'all are going to fail in life and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, they're like, y'all are the most exceptional people I've ever met. And it's like, hello? Also, I feel like your teammates become part of your daily life. Even if you don't like them, you have to learn to because, like, they're just in your life now. And then also, you can be tired but still show up, you know? If that makes sense. So, like, you're tired and you, like, still go to practice or whatever. And then you love the sport but being annoyed by it at the same time. Like, you're like, I don't want to go to practice. I don't want to go to this game. But once you're there, like, I love life. Like, sports will have you saying you hate it while actually packing your bag to go do it again. I actually, like, I can't. Also, nobody warned me that you can be tired from doing nothing. This is segment 5, by the way. Sometimes being a teenager is exhausting without anything ever even happening. Like, school takes energy. You have to do work. You have to talk to people. You have to make sure teachers don't hate you. Social situations take energy. You have to talk to people. Overthinking takes energy, you know, like before bed, in the shower, in the morning, at night, in your sleep while you're unconscious. Okay, I'm joking. Having plans but wanting to stay home because you're that mentally exhausted. And then needing a map after literally waking up. Like, literally just because you simply existed. Like, sometimes I come home tired and I'm like, what did I even do today? Like, survive? And then there is 8, section 6. Nobody warned me everyone's overthinking all the time. Like, that's kind of it. Just everyone's overthinking all the time. Like, teenagers act like they don't care and remember one awkward moment from 6 months ago and, like, physically just start jumping. Okay, segment number 7. Nobody warned me I would have this many opinions. Like, being a teenager gives you opinions about everything, like, randomly. Like, I swear I literally, like, turned, like, from 12 to 13 and randomly just gained a bunch of random opinions. Like, school rules. Like, I remember in 5th grade, I literally started a petition to change the dress code because I thought that not being able to wear spaghetti straps was literally just so outrageous. I was like, why can't I wear spaghetti straps? Like, God forbid I want to wear a lace cami. Like, I actually can't. And friendship also. Like, you have so many opinions. You're like, I don't want to be friends with this person because this, that, and the third. Social media. Like, some people worship social media like that's their God, and some people, like, hate it with everything in their soul. I simply just don't like social media. Like, it's that simple. Like, I that's it. That's all. That's actually all. That's all that's going on here. And then there's boys. I hate it. I'm not even going into that. I'm not even doing it. Sports. People have so many opinions on sports. Like, actually shut up. Okay, everything's a sport except for golf, because golf, and if you're a golf player, don't hate me, but, like, that's not a sport. It is a competitive recreational activity. Thank you. Same thing with esports. Thank you. Also, adults, like, why do we all have opinions on adult crap? Like, I actually don't care about politics, but why do we all have opinions on it? Food. Oh, and then also random things that shouldn't matter, but, like, do. Like, the colors of school subjects. I will die on this hill. I met someone the other day who said that science was red. Science, red. If you agree with that, like, comment below so that I can block you. I'm not joking. Okay, honestly, this is probably why I have a podcast, because apparently I can't experience one thing without having a full opinion about it and then literally making a 20-minute episode about it. But anyways, nobody warned me about being a teenager, so like, it would be this random. Like, 1 second you're worried about your grades, and then your outfit, and then your friend group, and then a text message, and then practice, and then your future, and then what you're gonna eat when you get home. But honestly, it's kind of why I like talking about it, because teen life is so dramatic, but also, like, funny and confusing and embarrassing and, like, weirdly entertaining, which is why I'm, like, always on here yapping about, like, my life, and hopefully I get to hear about y'all's. But that's it for today's episode of Teen Drama with me, Destiny B. Follow, like, comment, do all the interactive thingies, and let me know what's one thing that nobody warned you about being a teenager. Bye!